Our next session for the segment is Advancing Sports and Sportspersons through AI. This session will focus on the use of AI in sports, the importance of sports data, and how AI helps coaches and analysts make better decisions in sport. The speaker for the session is Saket Dandotia, co-founder Magnifi by Videoverse. Starting his entrepreneurial journey in 2009, Magnifi is Sanket's second venture. He's focused on harnessing AI-powered disruption in the media space. He has also served as a mentor for Hong Kong Technical University, IIT Indore, and IIM Indore. It's a pleasure to have you here with us this evening. Sanket, take it away.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, NASSCOM team, for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be a part of this session. Hello, everyone. Artificial intelligence, a term that has become a backbone of the sports industry in recent time. Ironically, 10 years back, no one could have thought like artificial intelligence would transform the sports industry in 360 degrees. Unlike other repetitive mechanical technologies, artificial intelligence has a human touch in it. So if I talk about myself, when I was 18 years old, I used to sit in front of television watching cricket, hours of content, because I was very passionate about cricket. And it was a time when there was no OTT platforms, no internet availability, no social media, no YouTube. And even if I talk about how today's content has been processed, so at that time, no cloud servers were there, no GPUs were there. And no one could have thought like I can put my GPU servers right there where the matches has been played. So I start analyzing data from sports while making notes and on paper, writing data points, analyzing it. And I thought like how users are consuming the content could have been improved with the help of AI, and also the performance of the player can also be enhanced with the all the real-time feedbacks and AI, if at the time was available. So today, with all these technologies on hand, I'm able to live my dream by adding values in sports analysis with all kinds of algorithms and artificial intelligence that we have built up. The sports industry is dependent on this technology for both on and off pitches. So it's thanks to the progressive learning algorithms that are available, which gives a tremendous amount of accuracy also. And if I talk about today's deep learning algorithms, they are not just providing the feature generations, but they also works very well in data, unstructured data sets that are available. And they are self-learning algorithms. So it avoids a lot of human manual intervention in it. If I talk about sports life cycle, artificial intelligence plays an important role in all the stages, right from pre-starting the matches, during the matches, and post the matches. If I talk about pre, that means before starting the matches, coaches used to do artificial intelligence analysis while lining up the players before the match and during the matches. Not only this, I understand different matrices such as spin, speed, and placement of the serves, even the position of the motion of the player, so that coaches can have a better judgment where which player has to be placed and which player is not performing well, so they can replace it. So that kind of judgment and strategies can also be there with the help of artificial intelligence. AI is also helping enhancing players' practice and performance. So if I talk about Virat Kohli, if he has not played well in the previous 5 matches, artificial intelligence can bring that real-time data and can do some analysis regarding his fitness and his overall performance. So coaches can customize a training program for Virat Kohli to make sure that he improve in that particular fields and parameters which he thinks like was missing during the last 5 matches. So and also AI is used for sports on boosting performance and health thanks to the predictive analysis and algorithms, and also the wearable devices that are there in that stadium, so that athletes can avoid serious injuries also, because most of the time we have seen in Formula 1 also, in Olympics also, there are a lot many injuries happened in previous decades. So that can also be decreased with the help of artificial intelligence. So that says that it improves the effectiveness and productivity of each individuals. And also AI plays a very important role for tier 2, tier 3 players, because they were not having a lot of resources of how they can improve their overall performance and techniques, because in small cities they were not having many bigger stadiums, not having mentors and coaches like other cities. So they can obviously with the help of AI reduces that barriers of knowledge transfer and can bring a lot of technologies and improve their overall performance by watching some of the analysis that are available these days on the internet and sites. So by applying the capability of AI, we have seen back in 2021 when there was an Olympic, and we have we have also worked with a couple of teams, but they have used this deep learning and machine learning and language processing in many athletics at that Olympic to understand how the opposition and they themselves are playing, and to also know the strength and weaknesses better of each other. So in many sports such as swimming, badminton, 500-meter race, hockey, AI driven tools they have used to evaluate a player or team performance and how it can be improved. So that's the best example. We can see like how artificial intelligence help overall performance of the team and player in Olympics that has been played in Japan. Adding on to it, artificial intelligence also helps in predictive analysis because there were a lot of authenticated raw data scattered everywhere, and there were not much algorithms were available, frameworks were available to perform such predictive analysis. And it's a next impossible thing to do it on paper and pen. So thanks to AI, which is now possible to have that predictive analysis, and batters have for years been trying to process a heap of data in a bid to predict the outcome of future matches. So they can do it with the help of artificial intelligence these days. Talking about how artificial intelligence helps in users to be more engaging with that content, and that can also help broadcaster. So that's effective generating revenue models for them, obviously. So opportunity that is being generated by AI for broadcaster and publisher is also massive. Now these days they can able to identify a lot of key moments inside the content, which is like 4 hours or 5 hours content, and they can just create a small key moments based on different events. If I talk about football, it can be like goals, yellow card, red card, misses, player tracking, ball tracking. These are the events that has been there. And if I talk about an average events inside one football match, it can be like 50 or 60. So clubbing those events and creating a small key moments is also generating a huge revenue model for broadcaster, and it's also coming up nicely in terms of how users and fans are engaging with that content, because they don't have to sit in front of that television watching their sports for 2 hours, 3 hours. Rather than they can just end up watching the highlights and key moments in just like 10 minutes and 15 minutes. So, and if I talk about the future, how AI is transforming and where AI is going. So recently we have seen metaverse and Web3, um, how metaverse can be used with different VR devices, and how AI can join hand with metaverse to bring the live matches experience to the people, because it's very difficult for any fan or audience to go and watch live matches, traveling from country to country and buying the ticket for that particular stadium, which is a very expensive thing to do it. So maximum people doesn't have a chance to go and watch matches inside the stadium. So they can do and they can feel that particular live experience using metaverse, and having AI to analyze the trajectory and analyzing the 2D plane and converting into 3D plane and giving that experience to the people. So this is what we'll be able to see down the line in near future, where this all industry is going to be available everywhere, and people can have a feel of having a real experience sitting inside the stadium through metaverse plus artificial intelligence. So this massive change has thrown out a world of possibilities, and thanks to AI for it. Thank you everyone, and I hope you enjoyed my session. Back to you, Justin.
Thank you for that wondrous insight, Saket.